Hello, happy Friday. Merry after Christmas and almost Happy New Year. Hello, hello. You going through the Walking Dead withdrawal? Is that what that is? What is Wait, what's WTD? I'm going through. I don't know what that is. I was going to say the Walking Dead, but I looked at it wrong. Whole lot of complaining on social media that their relationship shippings didn't happen. Huh? What am I missing? Am I missing some context? Oh, welcome to Dairy. What you talking about, Pat? Happy Friday. Everything is still 30% off if you guys would like to order. Everybody that places an order over $40 after the discount will have a chance to win a bag full of self care goodies. I'm filling them right now to the brim. So there's that on Stranger Things. Oh, because of Mike and Will, you won 200 at your job raffle. Thought it was rigged. Please. Nah, I thought it was rigged. I'm trying to get the Stranger Things first episode up right now, so people can watch it before we do real talk, even though they on Patreon. But still, I may at least get the first episode up and let that sit up here today. I know people was gonna complain because like what they probably figured was gonna happen hadn't happened yet. Everything that's gonna happen in the finale. But I still enjoyed it though. It was still like very suspenseful. Like they had me stressed the whole time, so I'm good. But I already know that last one gonna be a doozy. That last one gonna be a doozy. But I ain't gonna say too much because I know some people who probably ain't watched it yet. But I'm about to get ready to post this episode. Hopefully, all three of them are already up on Patreon. Of course, I'll post six tomorrow and seven Sunday. Hello, hello, welcome in. That last episode, I need to drink a little bit before. I know, right? I had a whole outfit picked out for New Year's Eve. I don't even know if I want to wear it for that video because I ain't trying to be dusty and crying in it. I enjoyed all of them. They were very suspenseful. So again, if anybody wants to order from my store to support, why do I have this listed under Stranger Things season 4? This is season 5, right? Did I not change? I never realized that I was putting them under the category for Stranger Things 4. I need to go back and make a new playlist and edit that. I won't even pay no attention on YouTube. Nobody cared, obviously, because nobody ever said anything. But anybody that places an order over $40 today after the discount, you'll get a chance to win a free bag of goodies. I got two bags to give away, so we'll see how it goes. Trying to get rid of all this stuff for the end of the year. I gotta finish posting Gotcha Akuda too, because I'm done with that for the most part. So I'm going to post this video. It's okay if y'all take a break to watch it. if y'all haven't seen it on Patreon, but I'm gonna post so that it'll be up a couple hours before Real Talk starts. Damn, now One Piece season one ends on December 28th after more than 1,000 episodes and 26 years on the air. The anime will switch to a seasonal format next year after a planned hiatus. That's crazy. What's in the goodies? Self care stuff, lip gloss, all these like face mask products and stuff like that. One Piece still going. Yes, One Piece is still going in over with 1,000 episodes. I feel like it's coming. It's getting close to ending. That's probably why they alright with switching the format. Hey, Cat. Happy holidays again. If you're just coming in again, anybody that orders today and spends over $40 after the discount will be entered to win one of these goodie bags full of self-care stuff. I got the headband in here, some face masks, face products, some lip glosses up in here, this card wallet, just a bunch of different goodies. Including the bag, because you can use the bag to put stuff in that can go under your sink. And then I also have this blue one. And then the blue one has the blue card wallet in there with the blue headband. How's the holidays for everybody? It was cool, bruh. I ain't gonna complain. These bills is what be taking me out of the holiday spirit. But instead of paying bought and spent money for Christmas, and when you looking at these bills like, damn, I still gotta pay bills, huh? Still gotta pay bills. Hopefully these Stranger Things episodes bring in new Patreons. That will help. But we'll see what happens. We will see. But again, the after Christmas sale is still on for the rest of the month. Everything is 30% off, no code needed. I still got a bunch of mini lotions, oils. I still got room sprays, soaps. I still got the Stranger Things set if anybody want this so they could get it hopefully before New Year's. 2 body milks and 2 body oils. Only have 4 left, and when they're gone, that is it. So just like the show. A couple of orders from last week are out for delivery. Martin's order, Julio's order, and Jalen's order. The rest might be there tomorrow. Let me see. If not tomorrow, then at least before New Year's. Because I know certain places got a lot of stuff going on. I've been seeing all that flooding. You got flooding in Washington and California. Then some places it's cold. That's just like it wasn't cold for Christmas, but we about to have a cold front starting Sunday night, I think. I'm like, bruh. Not shop Stranger Things products so you don't end up ashy like Holly. Not you coming for my girl. I hate that people like watch stuff just to go post spoilers so they can get some views quick. I'd be like, bro, don't spoil the experience for somebody else. Don't do it. But episode 5 is up. 6 will be up tomorrow, and then seven will be up Sunday. My timeline dogging my my timeline is everyone dogging this volume. What volume? Oh, you talking about volume 2? I just feel like there's two reasons why I feel like people don't like this volume. I enjoyed it for what it was because I feel like I'm telling you, I honestly feel like their finale is gonna be a 10 out of 10. But because people faves about to get clapped, they gonna say they ain't like it, and I hate that that's the culture that we're in. Like you don't take the time to be like, oh, this was a good show, even though my favorite died or my favorite did whatever. It's like, oh, the person that I wanted to be together ain't together, or the person that I wanted to survive ain't surviving, so it was trash. That's why I feel like this about to go, and I really hope they fandom don't do that because I feel like it's actually gonna be a good finale. There's a lot to do in 2 hours though, and I have like maybe 2 or 3 questions that I need answered for me for it to be a 10. If my questions ain't answered, it might be like a 8.5. But like I have a couple questions that I need answered because it wasn't no point of y'all bringing it up if y'all wasn't gonna like answer the questions before the show go off. No, bodies are gonna drop for sure. Cause the Duffer Brothers had already confirmed that it was supposed to be like 4 people that died. That's why. But I feel like all everything that's gonna happen is gonna happen in the last episode. I feel like this was like the prequel to the shenanigans. Like all your favorite characters together having their last kumbaya, whatever, whatever. So everybody Gucci until that last episode. And I want to say more, but I'm gonna wait until real talk because I don't know who here has seen it and who hasn't. I know some people be late, some people stay in other countries, time difference, blah blah. So I'm gonna wait until real talk before I say all the stuff that I want to say. But no, because it's the way that I thought. Like episode 2, that those 2 people were gone because of that scene where they was in that room and all that stuff was melting. Baby, I thought they was out of there. I was like, ain't no way, dog. A lot can happen in 2 hours, especially if because we already on the way to do whatever. If we should just be like straight to the point. Ain't no milk in it, ain't no sugarcoating it. We just on the way. Then you got all these different obstacles. And to be fair, the reason I know that people probably finna get clapped, I don't feel like in the whole entirety of the series have we had every cast member together pretty much. Like when you think about every season, everybody is always like separated doing their own thing. And for this last episode, like 80% of us are together, which is crazy. I'm confused by what scene you confused about? Cause they aren't a thing anymore. Yeah, I don't know. But I enjoyed it. It was very suspenseful. I don't think people like build up nowadays. Like people don't like that slow burn or build up to get you to that 10 that you want. It's like it gotta just 17 people gotta die right now, and then you gotta make me cry or your shit is trash. I mean, I already kind of like deduced that anyway. The scene from the cave, because I always kept saying it didn't make sense that this little boy had powers out of nowhere. I was always saying it had to be somebody else or somebody else that did it. Cause like, where did that just come from out of the blue? Everybody on Earth is normal until we started seeing these experiments. So for him to come from a situation that we didn't know the background, when if y'all go back to our reaction, cause y'all don't like watching the discussion, when they showed Max in his mind and she found that little play and it looked like the desert, the little flyer with the desert on it. I was like, I was close. I wasn't 100%, but I was like, the only thing that I could think of is like the desert where Elle was out there training. I was like, they had to have him out there, or something had to happen out there for him to be like afraid of the desert because it didn't make no sense. Your friend loved the vanilla cream smell for her birthday present. Thanks. Oh, I'm glad she liked it. Thank you for supporting. I appreciate you. I feel like they'll stick the landing. I just feel like people are gonna be mad that their favorites die. The the only thing that I've been seeing on the internet, if it don't have nothing to do with people not liking this volume, is about Kali. I'll be right back. Sorry, I heard Ty. I was trying to make sure he wasn't up messing around with stuff by himself. Now, what they saying about Kylie? What you think? Now, I know if you watch the episode, we all feel the same way about her. No, I low key feel like the kids from Stranger Things are like the next generation of actors, though. Like, I feel like for whatever their age group is, if they keep going hard and they get in good projects, that's gonna be like the next big. You know what I'm saying? If they want to keep acting, because they probably made enough money for this at their age to not even really want to do nothing else if they don't want to. Because I know most of them should be millionaires off this if they was from day one. I don't know. I saw someone said them 3 episodes was a bunch of nothing. But there's no, the 3 episodes were the setup for the finale. The thing is, people so fucking entitled nowadays. Is like, if you don't make this person be with this person, or if you don't kill this person, or if this don't happen, then it's whatever. It's literally the plan and the build up for the finale. Like, literally, they needed these episodes. Those episodes were still good. But to be fair, a lot of them kids was doing shit before Stranger Things, because I think Gatton, Sadie, and Lucas was like all on Broadway. They all knew each other before this happened. They was like already on Broadway as kids, if I'm not mistaken. And then they ended up getting this job. And I think all of them have projects coming up next, except for the Noah boy, the one who played Will. I think the rest of them already got other stuff. I've seen Gatton doing like voiceover work, and I think he already like he either, I don't know if he direct or he writing his own shit already or something like that. But like a lot of them already got other stuff. So I feel like they need to put Caleb in Marvel. Like them trying to get like Damn some Idris to be like the new T'Challa or whatever. I feel like he would have been a good fit as like a younger T'Challa, like as his son trying to step into that role, and then that role could grow with him as he got older. But Marvel ain't trying to put in no time like that, and it's because of fans, just like the same ones that saying these 3 episodes was a bunch of nothing. Them the Marvel fans that they be listening to, and why they rushed all this next shit that's coming out. Oh, we can't go with Kang no more, and then people doubting us, so we just gonna bank on nostalgia, and we just gonna bring back the old Avengers, and we gonna milk it from there. Bring back the Russo brothers, bring back the original Avengers, and add a couple of extra folks in. Then they bring back all the old people from like X-Men and shit too, like, for real. You thought Caleb was playing T'Challa? No, they said they wanted damn some Idris for that, and they've even showed him out with like Angela Bassett, like it's confirmed. But like, I hate when they go with the safe UK black people. Like, where are the American black people to play these roles like this? It's like, bro, every time they want to get somebody important, it's like they go for the UK blacks. Like, it ain't black people over here that can act too. Erica do not need to play no young Storm. Storm is supposed to be dark skinned. I be sick of y'all trying to make her light as fuck. I be tired of it. And that girl literally just turned like 18 or 19 years old. She's too young to play Storm. Cause they probably gonna go for a Storm when they just started like teaching with Xavier or whatever like that. They probably not going. The perfect casting for Storm would have been the girl from Sinners. You saying black is black, it don't matter where they from, but you study hoe and black people in America. This is why African Americans can't get job in movies because they feel like when they hear that UK accent on a black person, that makes white people feel safer. So that's why they go with those options. And this is why they win because you just looking at it as though black is black. All them black people that played in Welcome to Derry, they was Americans. And they cooked. So I don't understand why it's like the white people feel safer on set when they hear that accent. So it's like, let's get them. And this is why they're gonna fuck around and get that girl from the Wizard of Oz or whatever that shit is to try to play Storm. Cause people already like her because she was singing in Wiki. And then she's British. Or she's English or whatever you want to call it. I'm like, bro, y'all be holding people over here out of jobs. This is why so many people don't be knowing like when y'all be watching people in these shows, y'all like then you hear them like when they in interviews and you hear the accent and you like, oh, I didn't know they was from wherever. Yes, because that makes them more comfortable. I'm telling y'all right now, if they cast Cynthia as Storm, you ain't never gotta worry about me watching no more Marvel shit with nothing that got to do with the X Men because I don't want to watch it. Cause y'all got too many options. It's too many like black women out here that's like eating the game up right now for them to just pick her off her fame from Wiki and nobody checking for that. Like, don't nobody want her to play Storm for what? And the sad part about it is, like, if you look at her from before she got on the Wicked set, like the Wicked cast, she looks like she probably could have played a decent Storm. But now, I don't know what the fuck Wicked did. They ate them motherfucking cast members up because all of them look like they got something going on, and that's sad to say. But to be fair, the way Marvel moving now, and I'm not gonna even say it's Kevin Feige. I feel like it's actually Disney, like the Disney CEO, because at the end of the day, they get the last say. They hoeing us anyway. Because look at how they did, the girl who played Riri. No marketing until like the last couple of weeks before her show came out. Like the last month at best, they gave her that, and then like even with Wonder Man, you seen that one trailer, and Wonder Man come out next month, if I'm not mistaken. I seen one trailer for Wonder Man, and I had to look for that. Like motherfuckers had to be like, "Oh, the trailer for Wonder Man out," and you know how I know that they failing. Nobody was even hype about the Doomsday trailer that came out, other than the fanboys who wanted to shit on Anthony Mackie for being Captain America. That's it. Nobody else was fucking excited about that shit. Child, I don't know who Wonder Man is neither. That's why I was like, and then from the trailer, it looks like he playing an actor playing a character who's supposed to be a hero, but it's like, do he have real powers? Like, I was so confused by the trailer, bruh. And I like Yaya, and he black, so that's what I'm trying to support. But I don't know nothing about this character, and I think he's like white. Is he white? Maybe he's white and black. I don't know. Some of these pictures look confusing because on some of these pictures he look black, and on some of them he look white. So I don't know if he was white and then they like changed his continuity at some point, like changed it in the comics or whatever. But Wonder Man. His name is Simon Williams. He's a character in American Comics Marvel written by Stan Lee. First appeared in Avengers 9. The character who was initially he was a supervillain imbued with ionic energy, fought the Avengers, and after a series of events was reborn as a superhero, joining the team against which he originally fought. Now with this show, I don't know if he's going to go for this role as Wonder Man, and then there's something that's going to happen to him to give him superpowers, and then I don't know if he's going to start out as a villain or like as a hero. But I ain't gonna lie, it looked goofy. It looked like one of them like it looked like one of them side quest ass Marvel stories because they got the dude who used to play the Mandarin in that bitch. And I'm like, y'all already know he was goofy as fuck too, because a lot of people didn't like that he played the Mandarin because it was supposed to be like a serious situation. So I feel like it's gonna be one of them shows that's goofy as fuck. Now, are they releasing it all at one time like they did Echo? I don't know. I feel like they should, so it could be bingeable. I don't know, but I still feel like the shows with the black characters is whole. Mind you, I just feel like Marvel wasting their money at this point because why didn't we have ensemble shows? Like why didn't we have like a what if live action series where if these characters came into play, like you put them in scenarios in live action situations like what if the animated show, right? And then the characters who got the most traction, like the ones that people like the most, those are the ones that you put in your movies. Like I don't understand why nobody sat down and thought about that. Like instead of wasting, because y'all know when they make these shows, it's like the same amount they would spend on a movie. It's the same amount. So why not like do Young Avengers the series or X Men the series or what if the live action series introduce these characters like that, because you'll get more people watching when you have more people in it. Because if I like 6 of the 10 characters y'all putting out, then more than likely I'm gonna watch the show. Versus if you put out one show of a character I don't know about, and then there's a 50% chance I ain't gonna watch it. Like to me, after the initial 3 shows, which was what you had, WandaVision, which she held her own because she was already established. You had Falcon and Winter Soldier, they was already established, and then you had Loki, already established characters. We already fuck with them. We already had some kind of tie to those characters. That's why we watched it. Then I think after that we got the first season of What If. The first season of What If was fucking amazing. After that, with the Hawkeye show, I'm not hating on Kate because I absolutely love her, but Hawkeye ain't no character a lot of people be checking for because he just a regular ass dude. So at that point, that's when we should have started getting Young Avengers the series, and then like each episode maybe introduce the characters that you want to pull up later, like Kate. And then her episode could have had Yelena in it, so that way you know that they know each other. Then the boy Patriot, I think from Falcon and Winter Soldier, and he was supposed to be, or he was in talks to be like a young Avenger at one point. They could have did that. You could have had Miss Marvel have her own episode about her culture and everything that was going on with her breaks. Like they could have been episodes. They didn't have to be like whole seasons. And then who else they were supposed to have as a young Avenger? I'm trying to think who else like young that they were supposed to have. Riri. Now I ain't gonna hold her because I absolutely fucking loved her show. Like I feel like her show was like the best thing they put out besides like the Captain America movie this past like year or two. Like I actually messed with her show. But like if she was gonna be a young Avenger, I already said Miss Marvel. If she was gonna be a young Avenger, they could have also like put her in there. Certain people that were bigger, you could have gave them more than one episode. It's like y'all trying to stick to this 6 episode 30 to 45 minute format, just throwing characters out there that y'all don't think would do good in movies, and then the ones that do well, I guess y'all just gonna keep them later. It could have been a series though, and you could have got way more people to watch it. Like the Eternal should have been a TV show. Why are y'all making a 3 hour movie where y'all gotta introduce 10 characters, then we still gotta fight the villain, and then you introduce the more new characters at the end? That should have been a TV show. That could have been a 10 episode TV show with all the characters and the big bad and all that. Like Eternals wasn't bad, but I feel like that first hour they could have kept. Like I didn't get into it till like the second half of the movie. Wait, what happened? Random side note: got my sister hooked on the room spray, so you might see some future purposes. Well, thank y'all for supporting. I appreciate it. Again, if anybody orders today, I know it's after Christmas, but I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Everything is 30% off, and anybody that spends over $40 will be entered to win one of these goodie bags, these wash bags full of different stuff. So, um, I just like the TV shows were supposed to be a way to introduce characters that people didn't know about. But instead of doing all these big individual shows, after the success of the first 3, and then what if it should have been ensemble shows? Cause some of these characters people don't know. I don't know. Like I didn't know a lot of these characters. I watched it anyway because it was Marvel. But it's like, bro, like if y'all gonna do new X Men, we already know most of the X Men origin story. So why not just do a show to like introduce the characters, like whoever they're playing now, wherever they have what's going on, and then like the way they should have ended all their ensemble shows was like whatever the big threat was gonna be, they got to like deal with the portion of it. Like Doom's supposed to be the next big bad. So had you done Young Avengers, they could have had the show with all the young Avengers on it, and then at the end, like how we got Ironheart at the end, where she was like fucking with Mephisto or whatever, that could have been like a plot point at the end of that, like somebody seeing her, walking in on her, or seeing her talk to Mephisto, or do some weird shit that would be out of character for her, which later on, like I'm pretty sure that them showing that is gonna make it so like when they do the Doomsday shit, if they use her, she's gonna be like on Doomsday side because Doomsday is Tony. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she was already fucking with Mephisto. It's like I feel like it's ways to do the shit. It's just, am I excited for Euphoria season 3? Not really. I don't even really like fuck with half of their cast like that. Like no, Euphoria season 1 was amazing. 2 was okay, and then I feel like 3 they doing the time skip, so I don't even really know what it could be about. Cause are they like what, out of college? I know they're not in high school no more, so I don't know like how big of a time skip it is. But if you gonna do a time skip, just have them doing the same stupid ass shit. The actress that be playing Kate is pregnant right now, just to show y'all how long they taking. I mean, yeah, she pregnant, but I mean, she got pregnant with. I mean, the pregnancy. If she had anything to film, they already done anyway. Now it's just them putting shit together, doing reshoots, and the because y'all gotta remember the movie was supposed to come out next summer, so that they would have been already done filming anyway. Now it's just the back end stuff that they doing. It's just they pushed the movie back. They gonna let Spider Man come out first, which I feel like they gonna let him hype everybody up. And I feel like the end of Spider Man, if Sony works with them, the end of Spider Man is probably gonna like have some kind of clip to show that he gonna have to help them in Doomsday, and that's gonna make everybody watch it. I'm telling y'all, the formula that they putting down is all nostalgia. Everybody loves Spider Man. Let's let Spider Man come out first. Let's add an end scene where we know they're gonna know Spider Man gonna have to be in Doomsday, so they're gonna make more people want to watch it. Then y'all putting Endgame back in theaters to add a random ass fucking clip that leads directly into Doomsday. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like the clip that's gonna lead into Doomsday is the one of Steve because he was the only one that left and never came back. Really, you don't know what happened during that time. So I feel like them showing that trailer of him is now him. When me and Trey talked about it, Trey explained how he probably could get plucked out of the timeline. So you just gonna get plucked out of the timeline, and they showing all these kids because they gonna probably make the kids be older later, and that's gonna be Doom Squad is y'all kids. Like I'm about to hold all of y'all children. Are you crying, Davon? Hello? Am I gonna do a reaction to it? If I do, it's probably gonna be Patreon only. I mean, I don't know. Reactions, I'm gonna tell y'all to y'all face. Reactions are fucking annoying to do now. This is why I put so much time into gaming and trying to sell stuff. Because one, people be stealing our fucking reactions, putting the whole last fucking reaction from Patreon on YouTube, and don't get a strike when I can't even post the edited video. That's one thing that's pissing me off. Two, everything is fucking AI, and the AI is fucking getting all the money, and they let AI run everything at YouTube. And it's like from somebody paid for Patreon, and they're stealing our videos. Every time I find a channel, I'm striking them. Then the nigga had the nerve to fucking email me asking me to take the shirt off. No, because what kind of integrity do you have to pay, mind you, multiple people, not just us? You paying for like 10 to 15 Patreons just to steal their content. And you want to type me up a letter and make me feel sorry for you because you might lose your channel? I don't give a fuck. You stealing out of my kid's mouth. Because why would somebody come and watch my content or watch my Patreon when you already got all the videos up? Mind you, they have a Patreon selling our videos on it. The audacity. The all fucking audacity. They stole from me, Roshi, the Normies, Blind Wave, all these motherfucking reactors that y'all watch. Mind you, It's not a regular mashup channel. Y'all know how like when we was doing The Walking Dead, and then like people would get our videos, they would edit them up real good for like the best moments. Then like the real editors would put like what channel is at what moment, so you could click and go to our page if you want to watch our reactions. These motherfuckers got on Patreon, found a way to download the videos or record them or whatever it is that they did. But Roshi on their head because we told them that. They didn't know what was going on until we told everybody in the chat. We have like a chat with like reactors. So the thing was, when this, mind you, they wouldn't even got caught if it wouldn't have been for Stranger Things. So when Stranger Things came out, the first volume, Trey was like, whatever day I posted the episode 4 from the first volume, they it was on YouTube already before I posted. Trey was like, "You posted the last episode of Stranger Things." I said, "I just did." He was like just now. I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Look at this," and he sent me a link. The link was a full reaction to Stranger Things episode 4, and it was out the day before I put the episode out on YouTube, and it was the full fucking reaction. The only way you could get a full reaction is if you go on Patreon. And then it had like 10 to 12 people in the video. So you done signed up to like 20 plus people Patreons. Y'all downloaded all of their fucking videos. And then you're putting them up. The full reaction on YouTube. A whole hour plus episode of Stranger Things. And I can't post a 20-minute edit. Fuck YouTube. Cause how? Then when I went to copyright strike, they want to ask me all these questions. Bitch, if you look at the fucking video, you can see me and my husband, and then you can see me and my husband over there, and that ain't us. That ain't. We didn't get him permission to do that. So why you want to grill me when you can see what's going on? Take that shit the fuck down. Like, take that shit down. That's fucking insane. Want to ask me? Oh, you got a name? You got a name? A, B, C, and D. I'm like, no, I don't. Take that shit down before y'all have problems. Not all these packages outside, bro. Y'all, it's the way somebody actually delivered a package on Christmas yesterday. I was like, who is working on Christmas? What? Oh, I just saw the thing on here. Thank you. I'm like, who is delivering on Christmas? TikTok shops say they never sleep. They say they never sleep. I will find it now because now that you have sent me an email from your email address, I'll be able to find you now. But like, I'm gonna need Patreon to move quicker. And then the reason we told Roshi and them is because they probably like top 5 highest people on Patreon. So like, you could get something done before we can. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if y'all upset and y'all bringing in them a lot of money, they're gonna definitely fix it. The YouTube shit, I wasn't worried about. I figured out how to copyright them on YouTube, and then it's just like we told everybody. Like I said, there's a chat that we have on Discord with like all the people that react, and we dropped the links to all them channels because it's more than one that was doing it. I don't know if it's run by the same person or not. We dropped all the links so everybody that do reactions know. So it's up to them if they do something about it or not. My whole thing is like it's cool. Like when people get real big, people gonna take clips of you or they gonna do whatever to get their views, they react, whatever like that. Just like how we react to RDC. Where RDC do stuff, they funny, we react or whatever. Cool. But it's like you gonna take the fool. That's just like me knowing that RDC they got like a website or whatever, right? And they website stuff be exclusive to the people that pay. I don't know if they still do that. They used to do that at one point, just like a Patreon. That's like me going and downloading all they shit off their website, and then me making a YouTube and a Patreon to resell they stuff that everybody don't even have access to. Like as a person, and we all in the same like situation. What kind of integrity do I have to steal your shit and make money off of it, knowing that's gonna be an issue for y'all? I did, Pat. I did. And that's why they emailed us. And that's why I was like, how fucking dare you steal from me And then when you get a strike, have the nerve to email me like I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. That shit is fucking sick. Like you're fucking sick. Meanwhile, I ain't got the following some people other people got. You know what I'm saying? I wish we did to where it was just like, oh, you can make your bag, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I don't have, you know what I'm saying, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month to be like, oh, it's not a big deal because A, B, C, and D. I'm out here trying to get new Patreons to get there. And ain't nobody gonna come if you are here you shortchanging us. And my whole thing is no, I don't even have an issue with the mashup channels because there's some people that actually put their foot in their edits. Like they'll take 15 different channels, 15 different videos, cut them 15 different videos up to for the best moments of that episode, post it, and then make sure they link everybody that's in the mashup. I ain't never had an issue with them because you put in your work. But the motherfucker, you gonna take my full reaction. Like you're gonna take my full react. Like you're gonna sign up for my Patreon to steal. You signed up for my Patreon with the intent to steal. Cause I used to work in the fraud department at Chase. You're a scammer. Ain't nothing good about the intentions that you had, and you're not gonna make me feel sorry for you because everybody have them ideas of what can I do to make money, and every day I choose to not scam y'all. Am I right? I could easily get on this bitch. Buying Trey and Tasha's plan to learn how to excel your YouTube, your TikTok, and your Patreon. I could be out here selling y'all some bullshit like other creators do. I could be out here, we dropping merch on the first. Let 20,000 people order and then they never get their fucking shirts. Like I could open a GoFundMe, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in my family got cancer and we ain't got enough to help ABC. Like I don't do that every day. I wake up and I choose to be a good person. You woke up, you chose to steal, you chose to make money off said theft, and then you tried to hide your hand when you did it, and then had the nerve to ask me to take the shit off. No, somebody else can do that shit if they want. I'm not doing it. I got kids' feet. Ty is special needs. And if y'all saw his fucking medical bills, y'all would be mad for me. You know what I'm saying? You if y'all knew how much stretching and getting free promo products and all this shit I had to do to make that Christmas tree look like a Christmas tree this year, y'all would be mad for me. Like, bruh, I'm a hustler and I know how to make money stretch. But by no means are you finna eat off my plate and I don't know you. If I didn't hand you the plate to eat off of, no. Hey, Brandy, I'm just like, people fucking crazy. Like, that is fucking insane that you would think you could do that and then, like, I would take the strike off. No, and I'm gonna go find more shit to strike. Like, no. Because why would you do that? If you had enough common fucking sense to steal, figure out how to steal on top of that, then post it on YouTube and make a Patreon where you selling the videos, I'm not fucking helping you do anything. I'm not helping you do a mother. I'm not helping you do a motherfucking thing. Like I just feel like where I am in life, I've had so many opportunities to hold people, and I've never done that. Never. I've never done that because I wouldn't want nobody to do me like that. I don't want nobody to scam my husband, my kids, my grandma, A, B, C, D, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So why do you feel like it was okay for you to do that? And you didn't steal from one person. You stole from at least 20 to 30 people. Everybody ain't millionaire status. Everybody ain't, oh, all my bills paid and I got money to blow. Like some of those creators, that is how they literally eat. So why would you do that? And since 51 of y'all here being nosy, I'm going to also post this link in case y'all want to gift anybody Patreons this Christmas, after Christmas for the holidays. Y'all can use that link to gift, and whatever link it gives y'all, y'all can post it in here for people to claim it if y'all want to do that. But, like, I'm going to be petty, and I'm going to read y'all the first line of the situation. Then they spelled Trey name wrong on top of that. Tray. You ain't no real fan. You ain't no real fan. Cause how the fuck you stealing from me and my husband and don't even know how to spell his name? You see them scammers on IG telling you how to make 10K with drop shipping. You can make money with drop shipping, but you ain't making 10K and you ain't making it right then. To be fair, his name is just TRE. He don't have the Y. But trade like a lunch trade, TRAY is crazy. But good day. This is so and so a reaction mashup channel on YouTube. I'm writing this email regarding the copyright strike on the My Hero Academia episode 8, 9, and 10 videos. First of all, I want to take full responsibility for using and posting your content on Patreon. I understand that this was unacceptable and I sincerely apologize for my actions. Bitch, if you were sincere, you would have never stole it in the first place. I was done after I read that. I was done after I read that. They gonna say, now this is why. Now, mind you, this why they did it. There were multiple instances that I wasn't able to even include your reactions in the mashup, but people in the comment sections are always asking for your reactions. I can't do that, Bellamy, because at the end of the day, I'm still watching TV. It's not like it's original. If it was original, yes, I'm watching TV, and that's why they felt like they can get away with it. Cause you already see how people that do reactions go through copyright strikes from the companies where we watch TV from. So they felt like, and I know how to think like a scammer. Okay, just cause I'm not one don't mean one. Just cause I ain't a villain don't mean I'm not think like one. Okay, you thought that because you took our full reactions on Patreon and posted them on YouTube, that if you got caught up in anything legal, we would too. Because why do y'all have the full reactions? That's plain. It's plain and simple, just like that. They feel like if they stole from people who can't argue with copyright, that they would get off scot free and be all right. At the end of the day, you still posted me, cause like we don't really even have the show fully showing like that when it come to stuff. We don't even have the full reaction on YouTube. So and then you're like I said, you're stealing from multiple people. Bitch, mind you, they stealing from Cinepals and the Real Rejects too. Now them big channels, them Roshi and Cinepals, all them hoes like what? Over a million, close to a million subscribers. So why is you like hello? Like you're stealing from people who got the money to waste your time like that. I ain't got the money to waste your time like that. If I did, I would. But you stealing from people who got the money to make your life miserable. Like like real shit. Like you can if they really and see that's the thing. See that's the difference from people that already got money and people who need money. Because if you already got money, you can look at that shit like I ain't worried about it because they ain't taking money out of my mouth. Like you can flick them off like that. Me, you taking money out of my child mouth because all them Patreons that you got, that people that's really paying $7 for your fucking Patreon to watch 20 people at one time instead of paying for 20 Patreons, that's Patreons that we could have. So I'ma always look at you like you a villain. But if them people who he take from that already got like a million subscribers plus and they really wanted to fuck with them, hire somebody to find out who it is and make sure you can't do that shit again, they could do that. Like they literally could do that. Like mind you, they still posting shit. You so sorry, but you still posting. 3 days ago, you just posted another video. Bochi the Rock, episode 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8 reactors. Because Shira is in this. I don't know if Roshi's in this. He is, because he got on a wig, a pink wig, while he watching this. Now, he just posted this 18 hours ago. And I'm like, didn't he tell them don't post them no more? And see, that's how people get hold. Like he just posted a video 18 hours ago, Bochi the Rock. He on that series now. But like Sheeran them still in here. Matter of fact, he done posted the whole episode 5 through 12 in the last 4 days. So you doing multiple uploads a day of the same shit, stealing, stealing. Like I'm looking at people in the video, and I'm finna strike you again because you posted what is we ain't got you a Cuda. I ain't even posted this episode of Gotcha Akuda yet on YouTube, and you got it up 9 days ago. This the kind of shit that pissed me off. You're posting the content before I even do. I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna be petty, and I'm finna be real petty. Let me see if this is the same person. This might be a different channel. I might need to strike this one too. Let me see removal request. What channel was this? It's about to be action packed. They was posting Alice in Borderland too, cause I struck that. I struck My Hero 8, My Hero 10. I mean 9 and 10, and then Alice in Borderland. But I want to say them was two different channels. Video removed. Video removed. Video removed. And then I put it so to prevent copies from being uploaded. But I'm gonna keep striking because take my shit off your channel because you ain't asked to get no permission to fucking do that. That's not even a mashup for real though. That's just you being lazy and stealing people's shit and just putting it all in the same video. Like that's so fucking lazy. Trash bag, bro. I can't stand when people do that. You think about nobody but yourself, so you could get some money real quick, not caring about who you holding in the process. I ain't making a fucking $1 million a year like some of these folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got your package, Miss Carter. I ain't making $1 million a year. I'm over here trying to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? The best I can, and then you over here stealing from me. Nope. I'm gonna light your ass up every time. I'm gonna take time. The next kind of time I got a day off, I'm gonna take time and do some more. Be pissing me off. But anyway, we're here for soap and lotion. If anybody would like to order, again, I have strangers. I have the Stranger Thing collection with the red and black in here to make it look all upside downy. The scents are unisex. So everything is 30% off. If you guys would like to order, I would appreciate that so I can get rid of my stock at the end of the year. I guarantee you it's a grown person doing that. You can't I don't even think you could have a Patreon if you're not 18. I don't even think I don't even think you can have one to sell stuff on if you're not legal age. Cause you can have adult stuff on Patreon. That's definitely a fucking adult. I mean, I could unless they using a different email just for stuff like that. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just annoying because now I gotta take time out my day and type up all this bullshit to get your channel hold when you shouldn't have my shit in the first place. And see if I put it in on Patreon, I don't think it and nothing pops up. So that's why I was like, they probably using more than one. When you do stuff like that, you definitely using more than one email. You're not using the same one. Interesting. Merry Christmas, Internet Auntie. Merry Christmas back. How's it going? You planning on making a true horror YouTube channel? Is this a good idea? People love true horror and true crime. People love it. People eat that up because they be eating it up on TikTok. Because I know when I got on TikTok, that's who I used to follow all the time at first was people that did like true crime. Once you had your artwork stolen off Instagram with bad quality and bloody sketchbooks, that's crazy. I don't even like people. I don't know. That's why I was like, I'm really trying to make up my mind. Depending on how the next 6 months go, that's gonna make me figure out if I'm really gonna leave and go to China or not because I can live so much better somewhere else than here. The only issue is trying to figure out how we would do Thai overseas because he already don't talk that much like that. So like trying to go somewhere else with trying to go somewhere else with all that going on. I got to figure out what I'm gonna play for community night too. I don't know yet. But yeah, I know one thing people gonna do is steal. Because when I worked at Chase in the fraud department, bruh, when I worked at Chase in the fraud department, the shit that people would come up with to scam the bank out of money, not even a lot of money, just enough for you to like get by, close this account. You know it's gonna end up being closed, and then open up some somewhere else. It's just like, bro, you can't use all that energy to go do something legit. Like I remember people used to cut out paper in the shape of money, put it in the ATM like they deposited money, and then it would get stuck because it's not the same like texture. So when they would get the ATM jammed up, they would call the claims department and be like, "Oh, yes, I used to work in the fraud department at Chase for the bank. I did that for like 2, 3 years. I don't even know how many years I did that. Maybe two. I don't know. That shit used to stress me the fuck out though, cause I remember that's the first time I ever had therapy in my life is when I worked at Chase, because you could take like now Chase had good benefits, but their management was ass cheeks. But like they had benefits at Chase to where like if you needed time off, you could take like a month off. I think the first 2 weeks were at 100% if you want to do the whole month. And then I think like after that it would go down to like 75 and then 50. But you had to go to therapy twice a week or once a week while you was out or something like that. And that was paid for. It was paid for. I mean, it's probably better now. When I started, that was like what 2013 ish. No, that it wasn't even. What year did I work at Chase? I don't even remember. 2011, 2012. I'm trying to remember. I remember I left Chase and went to Geico 2014. So it had to be like 2012 and 2013 I worked at Chase. I was making 13 an hour. I left making 13.75, but I did fraud and then I did like wires eventually before I left. But the managers are ass. That's what made Chase like unbearable. They had shitty ass fucking managers. And working in banking, it's only so much shit you could do without going through a manager. So it was like, but they will call the claims department and be like, I tried to deposit $400 in my account and the ATM stuck. So you know when you file a claim, they have to give you the money first when you file a claim, even if they come back later to investigate and find out that you was full of shit, because they have to investigate it. So people will always make up a reason to be like, oh, I did A, B, C, and D, or file a claim on this, or knowing they bought shit. Then I set up there and bought $1,200 worth of stuff, and then you gonna lie like somebody stole your card or did whatever just to get the money back. And then if they close your account, it won't matter because by then you probably already got another one anyway. But you done got this, you know what I'm saying? You done got your money back or whatever. I don't know, that kind of shit. I was just like, bro, that shit used to get so tired. The worst thing that used to stress me out about working at Chase was when old people used to get scammed and disabled people. It used to hurt my heart so bad because it was nothing I could do to help them. Like, I didn't like Chase because, say for instance, like your grandmama get disability and then somebody get online and be like, no, she got a check in the mail that look like it's from the post office. And you know, like they'll call and be like, oh, if you cash this check, Send us like $250 and then you can keep the rest. But like old people don't be thinking like somebody gonna do that. Like for real. They be thinking it be like legit, like money. Or it look real. Like I think one dude had got scammed by like a money order. He was like, how can people fake money orders? And then he put the money order in his account and they locked his account up. And then they locked his account up when it was like the first of the month. So he couldn't access his disability check. And then that was like all the money he had. And then it was like, my hands are tied. Like there's nothing I can do when Chase lock your account. All I can do is tell you why and if they're gonna lift it or if they're gonna end up closing your account and stuff like that. I hated my fucking job at Chase. Like it was cool, but it was just like getting calls like that. The easiest thing to do in fraud was calling to verify checks. Cause once you got your connects at other banks, you could just call your connect, verify that check, and then release people money to them. That was like the easiest thing to do. But the worst thing was when people would be like, "Oh, my card don't work." You pull up their account and then Chase got their account on hold because of scam shit, and it'd be like stupid shit like that. Like that shit used to hurt my heart so bad because this old man was on the phone. He was like in a wheelchair and needed his money, and like I just couldn't do nothing to help him. And you can't just hang up on them. They be sitting on the phone telling you what they need their money for and all that. I be like, bro, I need a break from this shit because this shit I could. This why I couldn't do like 911 shit. That shit would tear me up. I couldn't do it, bro. I can't. I feel like I'm a kind person, so when people need help and can't get it, and I feel like I could help them, but I can't. It holds me so bad. I used to come home so depressed. No, I got fired from Geico, which I don't really care because they probably gonna be bankrupt soon anyway. I already knew. I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes you just know. I knew day one when I walked into the door to get that job. When I came to training on day one at Geico, I wasn't gonna be there long. I already knew that. All day policies was dumb as fuck. And the only reason I even left Chase to go to Geico is because we was about to be the first ones there because they had just opened, and I was making 16 something instead of 13. But let me tell you what the gag was. The reason I was mad that I started working there. So working at Chase, it was like 13.75, and sometimes I wish I would have just stayed at Chase, but God always got a plan. So at Chase, like I said, their management was trash, but because so many people work at Chase Bank, they have so many good benefits. Like I think I got like a free $600 to $1,200 a year for medical. So like anything I needed for medical, they would take from that first. Like co-pays, any kind of procedures, like it would come from there first. And they had a nurse and a wellness person like on staff. So if you didn't feel good, you could like go around the building to where like the nurse was, and they would see what's wrong with you or do whatever. Like you could get your wellness check done at the job. They had sleep rooms, so like if you did overtime and you didn't want to leave and you wanted to take a nap, they had like dark rooms where you could sleep. And then in their cafeteria, they had like 4 or 5 different lines that you could eat from. Like they had like fresh cooked food for people that only like salads or vegan stuff. They had that, and then they would have like food. Like if Chick-fil-A came that day, they would have like a stand for Chick-fil-A. Like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was literally just the managers. The managers, like, think about having all them benefits, but wanting to leave because of the managers. That should show you how bad the management was. Then everybody was there like fucking each other. So I'm like, bitch, ain't you married? And they be fooling around with each other at work and stuff like that. I'd be like, that should be annoying. Chase was where I met my first group of friends. Where like we would always go to each other's house like every month. That was like a thing we was doing while we all worked there. We would alternate going to each other's house each month to like sit and like have drinks and talk and whatever like that. That was like my first real adult experience where people was at Chase. Like them was my homies. Like we still cool. Everybody's still alive. We still like check on each other like every blue moon, but it's not like it was when we worked there. When we worked there, we would do it like every month. Some of them people don't live here no more. They like moved, like everybody started leaving around the same time. Like we all was gone. I might have feel like it was a couple of people that stayed after I left, but a lot of people left. But so I went to Geico because Geico was paying like 16 plus. So that's like a extra $3 on what I'm already making. Then when I worked at Chase, I had got up to where I worked like seven seven to 3:30. That was like my shift, so I had like a perfect shift too because I was getting out work before everybody else. Child, when I started at Geico, I think our training was like 8 to 5, but the first day of training, they was like, if you need to go on maternity leave, if you get pregnant. We don't do maternity leave here. It's a fire and rehire type of situation. I had already said, now mind you, I wasn't planning on having no kids, even though we did. But you see how God worked? Because I got pregnant with Tyler next year. So that job wasn't meant for me no way. In my eyes, I wasn't finna have no baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 2014. I'm not finna have no child. What you mean? But still, mind y'all know Geico run by a billionaire. Y'all know that, right? Like Geico is run by Warren Buffett. He's a fucking billionaire. And I'm like, if you a billionaire and your company won't pay for maternity leave, I already know what kind of time y'all on. I already know what kind of time y'all on. You won't pay for maternity leave. Like the only way that you could get maternity leave and like get your money is if you already been working there enough years to use your fucking vacation time for them 6 weeks you need off. I just started. I ain't got no vacation time. And why would I use my vacation time to fucking no, it's not illegal because that's not how they said it. If you were pregnant and you did not want to use your vacation time, they would have to fire you and rehire you. They didn't make you use your vacation time. It was optional. They was letting you know what it was out the bag. Like at the game. Mind you, I'm sitting next to a pregnant girl in the fucking in the like the girl next to me in the trainer is pregnant. I'm looking at her while I'm looking at the instructor. I'm looking at her in her stomach. I'm looking at the instructor like, okay, um, that was a situation we was in like, and I forgot how many vacation days you earned per like so many weeks you was working or whatever. It wasn't gonna be enough to take fucking 6 weeks off paid. So you was gonna be like 6 weeks at home broke as fuck and then hope. And that's the gag too. Just cause they fired you don't mean they was gonna rehire you. That's what they said. But like they wasn't rehiring them folks because like I fucking said, it was so many things that was wrong with that fucking job. And like you don't see that shit until you started working there. So my shift after training, mind you, we was the first class in. So the people that trained us came from like whatever the home office was in Virginia. So you know they used to like going to work in snow, all that kind of shit. Y'all know if it snow in Texas or if it get icy, they shut the city down. So they wasn't used to that. So like one of the days doing training, it's like freezing outside. We trying to get in the building. The roads is icy. I came to work anyway because I didn't stay that far. But you had people that was commuting from like East Houston all the way to Katy and West Houston, which took like an hour plus. And they wonder why people not showing up at work. Bitch, they shut the city down. Like these overpasses be iced out. Like I'm already sliding trying to get here. Them people not coming to work. They looking for people to come to work. Oh well, in Virginia when it snow, we come to work in however many. This ain't Virginia, bitch. This ain't Virginia. So we was like short staffed that day, and then like again the people that trained us and the lady who was like the manager. All them people had gotten to know us and was cool with us, our trainer, whatever, because we was the first class in there. So we all knew each other. Then when they got ready to hire their second class, that's when you hire more. You needed more like managers and shit because you know what I'm saying. Y'all bringing in managers from different Geico people that wanted to move to Houston that didn't know us, and that's when it started like getting rocky because all the people that had hired us had to go to some kind of shit where they was out of town for like 2 weeks, and bet you during that 2 weeks while everybody was gone, that's when I got fired when all the people who wanted to run shit but couldn't normally run shit on a regular day felt like they wanted to run shit because everybody was gone. I got fired doing it. A lot of people got fired doing it. Cause my manager was gone. We had got a new manager because he loved. Mind you, the managers was leaving too. The dude, mind you, I love my manager. He reminds me of some like old emo like gay dude. I don't even know. He was so cool though. Cause like at the end of the day, like I had like I don't know what I had going on in, but I used to have to go to the bathroom because of medicine that I was on. So like I could still have a high percentage on my calls and still go to the bathroom as many times as I needed. But they was just looking at the amount of times I was getting off the phone like I wasn't working. But my percentages was still better than over 60% of the people on my team that was on the phone. So anyway, but the general manager that hired us, my supervisor, and all the other supervisors that was there when we started were gone. They were like away, and the only people that were there running shit was the people that came in on their next team. So I guess they wanted their teams to look better, so they started like going at our stats hard, doing A, B, C, and D. And I already knew when they called me in the office, I already knew it was gonna be some whole shit. So I just lived. Like I was hurt at first, but then like later on, I was like, you know what? I don't need this shit because I was already making side money selling clothes then. I started selling clothes before I left Chase and in like 2013. So 2014 I was already like trying to build up more, but I could only do it in the time that I had when I wasn't at work. Then on top of that, I would used to work 4 days a week, 10 hours. So I worked like what's a 10 hour shift with a 30-minute lunch? I don't even know. Six to I used to go into work early. I feel like I used to work either like 6:30 to 5, or I don't know. It was weird, but I had like 4 days. I had like 2 days off back to back and one single day. I forgot which days I used to be off. Maybe like a Wednesday and Thursday, and then I was off on like Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. It was weird. I had 3 days off during the week. So everybody else who had them same off days as me, we would all like get together and go do stuff too on those days. But like the extra money that I was thinking I was making at Geico with that 16 got ate up every time for taxes because they company wasn't as big as Chase's, so they got taxed more. So all that extra money that I thought I was making, my check was literally like less than or the same than when I was at Chase. So I was already like, nope. Like I was already like, I ain't gonna be able to do it. And they never had like what's the shit that call centers be having when you could go home early because they don't like is it like I forgot the term for it when you could go home early because they ain't got no calls. Is it PTO or whatever? When they be like, who want to take like PTO and stuff like that? Geico never had that shit because somebody was always getting a fucking accident, fam. Somebody was always getting a goddamn accident, so they never had that. But like, but yeah, I taking calls for accidents was hard, and we was like level one, so like we weren't getting the bad shit. But like even if something bad called in, if it was like a fatality or somebody had like a broken bone or something like that, we had to escalate it to somebody else. But we still had to hear what was going on before we transferred it to somebody else. But it was just so much shit. They benefits were ass. Like we didn't have good benefits. The taxes were too much. It was just like a lot, bro. It was a lot. It was like too much. And then after I got fired, mind you, I had got fired before Christmas. That's what hurt so bad too, because I think I got fired in December. So that hurt, because I'm looking at it though. I ain't gonna have no money to get the kids nothing for Christmas. We got bills to pay. I think Trey was working at Top Golf then. Sometimes he would get like really good tips and stuff. So we was making ends meet. But me, I was just I ain't never had been fired before, and I'm a slight perfectionist. So that did something to my spirit that I had got fired. But it's like the longer I went without working for them, the better I realized like God always got a plan. Cause 2015 made the most money on my own that I ever made before. I made six figures because I was selling clothes. God put the right people in my corner, and that escalated my business, and so I was good, and I was good quick because me and Trey was able to get married in Jamaica 5 months after I had got fired because I got fired in December, and in May we got married in Jamaica. So I was just like everything paid for, 7 days, paid for my grandma trip to go, paid for the flight, dresses, rings, whatever, all that stuff we had, and that was from somebody that had just got fired like 5 months before that. Then guess what? When I came back from Jamaica, I came back with a baby. So what I would have been able to do at Geico anyway, I wouldn't even been able to get married because I still would have been working them slave shifts 10 hours. And then when I got pregnant and got ready to have Todd, they would have had to fire my fucking ass and possibly rehire me, which I don't think they was doing no way if you was super new. But ain't God good all the time? All the time. Everything may not be going your way, but it's always gonna be better eventually. Me being depressed about getting fired and going from being fired to within 6 months being able to pay for myself to fucking go to Jamaica for 7 days and nights, paid for the flight, paid for my grandma to go, paid for her flight, got married, all that stuff, came back pregnant. So we ate good that year. We ate good with 2016 to 2017 was when Trey got fired, and then that's when my Instagram got hacked. But that was the beginning of YouTube. So when one thing got ready to go away, we already had something else set up. Him getting fired made him want to start YouTube, and then me losing my Instagram was like later on that year after we had already been established on YouTube. So it's always That's one thing I can say. As hard as things get, I've never not been able to pay a bill. I've never not been able to make sure that I'm good, we good, the kids good, or whatever. And I pray that it always stay that way. Now, I wish that when we started YouTube, I would have known the trends then to do stuff to be bigger then than we are now, like the skits and the different type of videos that people was doing to like elevate their content. Because while people were doing reactions, they were doing skits and stuff too. So like a lot of people was coming in from skits and staying for the reactions. And I wish that's something that we would have been doing too, because then we probably would have a bigger page than we do now. And then we probably would have had somebody that when we lost our page, we would have been able to get it back. So it is what it is. Like all I can do is stay prayed up, because it's rough out here. It is rough out here. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I did, y'all. I got a slushy slash ice cream maker, and it's going right now on tap. It's on tap. And then let me tell you, the way Trey almost got cussed out last night, because he when we got ready to watch Stranger Things, he came up from one of the episodes. We had to take a break. He went to the bathroom. He came back up with a slush. And I was like, "Is there more slush in the machine?" So like when we get through watching, I get some. Bitch, I came downstairs. It wasn't nothing left in that damn machine. So I called the kids down and I'm like, did y'all drink more slush after y'all had slush for dinner? And they were like, no. I was like, so Trey, I thought you said there was more slush in the machine after you got yours. He was like, it was. I was like, you're a fucking liar because there's nothing left in the fucking machine. Child, machine just going, ain't nothing in it. Sick. So I did blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid in it yesterday. Today I did peanut pineapple lemonade. So I'm about to go down there and get me a cup as soon as I feel like it's cold. We don't have family that come over low key. We Trey mama and daddy them stay here, but I think his dad had a fall like last week and he broke like two bones in his arm. So his mom was like dead ass tired yesterday. She normally the only one that come because to be fair, he don't really get along with his sister, and him and his daddy don't talk like that either. So I got a gift for his mom and a gift for his niece. So I called her yesterday just to check on her, but she was like dead tired. She looked up, she was like, I wouldn't even try to sleep like this, but she was like, here I am doing more stuff because she had to like take care of the dad because his dad had a stroke. So he already be like worrisome about a lot of stuff he could do himself that he won't do. He let other people do it for him. So she was like good and tired yesterday. So she might come out today or Saturday. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get up and go to the mall. I was gonna go to the mall. I might not go nowhere tomorrow because, child, the way this money looking after Christmas, I might have to sit my ass in the house. I was gonna go see who had a good after Christmas sale and go get some stuff, but I might not be going nowhere. Most reactors started around 2016 to 2018. We started in 2017. And then like the page we first had we not lost it, we probably would at least probably have like half a million subscribers by now. But we had to start over. A lot of people didn't have to do that, so And then when we started over, you know, most of them people ain't coming back that you lost the first time, especially if you ain't still doing anime the same way you was doing it at first. People didn't like that we was gonna do live action, but I was like, we just lost our channel to anime, and y'all want us to start back doing the same shit. That should be crazy. People don't care how you lose or what you lose, anything, long as they entertain. That's why I be like, I'm good. I'm getting to the point now. That's why I was like, I watch them little funny videos on YouTube now, and then if shows are real big, they'll go up. Patreon gonna be the only one eating in this hole, cause I'm like, I ain't got time. People stealing, posting your shit. YouTube run by AI, and they be blocking everything. I was like, bruh, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I'm about to go see if this slush machine cooking right now, dude. I'm gonna go get me a cup. I need to snack on something too, low key. Y'all, I had showed them people this on stream that I had got these little knitting sets. Child, the instructions might as well be in Dutch, cause I ain't know what was going on. Then I tried to watch a video, and then that lady done pissed me off too. I done cut the video off, cause what are you talking about? I got that one little row of stitches for the first row, and didn't know how to switch to start the second row, and I just put the shit back in the box. I put the shit back in the box because I was like, they made it seem like this shit was gonna be so easy. It's not, cause like I ain't never knitted nothing before. Like it showed me the basics. Child threw that shit back in the box so damn fast and was mad as hell that I had wasted like 30 minutes to do that them little couple starter stitches. Excuse me. You just bought your first Marvel Rivals Battle Pass, and I wish it was like Fortnite, so when they give enough in games to buy the next Battle Pass for free. Is it not all together with the blue and the gold together? Cause you know all the coins stack, even though they be different. I don't know though. I gotta see. If anybody orders, y'all please get my attention, cause I got different screens up. Look at my background, y'all. Oh, that's the wrong. Is it this one? My background. I need to change my size on my screen though, cause it's not showing like the date properly. But I got the kids in the back. I had to get it. I have several low key. Let me pull up and show y'all all the ones I downloaded low key. Hold on. I was like going through last night. I was like, I don't know which one I want. I'm gonna show y'all the ones I downloaded. I got this one. I got this one. And this one. I got this one. I kind of like this one too. When they was kids, when they first started, I liked it. Then I got this one. But it's definitely giving like AI. That's why I ain't use it. It looked dusty. But yeah. There was something I wanted to say because I knew you'd be live, but got tipsy last night. Now I don't remember. That's crazy. I'm trying to see like why my screen got this to where align. Let me see. Feel. Oh, is that why? Because it's not like a full thing center stretch. It'll be alright though. I know what today is. Ooh, though my stomach screaming, bruh. But again, if anybody wants to support my store, you can click the link. Everything is 30% off. I do still have Stranger Things, two body milks, two lotion, two body milks, two body oils in here, and they are unisex scents. I still got room sprays. I got the other oil bundles. I got the full size oils, lotions, etc. If anybody wants to order, not the power of gayness. I'm tired. Speaking of rivals, did they have an update today? Is there Cloak and Dagger skin in there today? I need to see if I got enough money for it. Not schedule one got an update. Oh my god, they added shrooms. I gotta update this now. They added shrooms. We can sell shrooms now. I can sell shrooms as drugs. I wonder did they add like a new place for you to make shrooms or you still just gotta do. Let me see. Added shrooms, mushroom bed, mushroom spawn station, mushroom substrate, spores, green bag. Added an AC unit, spray bottle, shroom visual effects, temperature system. Added randomly spawning shrooms in the sewer. Added fungal feel. Added a new customer. One, two, three, four new customers. Bruce, Sherman, Kelly, and Irene. Can switch between the Imperial or the metric system. Added the Shroom in the introduction quest. Added some dirt particles when soil is used up. Added cartel dealer smoke breaks. Not added Santa hats to dealers, please. I'm playing Mass Effect 2 right now. Why is everybody in the game so damn mean? I don't know. I ain't never played that before. Never, never. I miss Carter on his Zoe. I probably will be. I just don't know what else I want to play later. I was supposed to play a game yesterday and then realize it, and then it didn't pass the date. So hopefully I can still play it because I was not about to stream yesterday. I chilled all day until I got ready to record. I had to play Sleep Awake. I think that's like what is that game from Bloomhouse? So I'm gonna try to play it regardless. In case somebody wants to buy it, they can see me play it. Now one of your Enzoys just had a baby. I'll be right back though. Let me go see if this slush putting it down. I need to eat something too because my stomach. And then we still gotta do real talk at like 2:30, 2, whatever. Y'all saw them bugle? These rank flavor burgers smack. Y'all name her like mine. Ew. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It ain't fully ready, but it's good enough. Now you need an exact date for when Enzo coming to console. Hey Dominica, happy holidays. I know some of y'all sugar daddies dropped y'all some money for Christmas. Go and buy some smell good. 30% off. You know what I realized? Next Friday is the second. We're gonna be in the new year the next time I see y'all the first for a day. I wonder if I got champagne toast anything. They should have dropped that Spider-Man trailer and left that Marvel one in the dust. Not those sugar daddies going broke. Explain why he didn't interact with me on Christmas. That's crazy. I gotta find something to play on Roblox that's gonna be fun. That's if it's confirmed. Nobody confirmed what her role is yet. People just keep lying. So I'll save my excitement for when we actually know. Hey, every day saying happy holidays. Did I ever play CS? What is CS? What is that? It said I have to make everybody use these kind of cups to get the slushies before they be gone. All in one go. Counter Strike. Oh, I feel like I played it before because I feel like it like came with my computer when I first ever got a computer. No, it's not the Ninja one. Cause for what? Why I need to pay extra for something that do the same thing off brand name? That Ninja slushie make it like $300, maybe four. I don't know what the name of mine is, but it do the same thing. I can make frappes, ice cream, slushes, spike slushes, and something else. It got like 6 settings. Hey Asia, this shit tastes good though. It do, cause you paying for the name. And to be fair, I saw a lot of black people that they should have gave brand deals on TikTok and they didn't. So that's another reason I didn't buy that shit. Cause it was one lady that was like showing how like she used Ninja to make all these different recipes. Her videos was getting like so many views, and they didn't want to like work with her. And I'm like, very interesting. But y'all be working with these folks that ain't even got views like this. So I started looking at them sideways. Not you under the weather. Well, I hope you feel better. Child, they got this new strain of the flu going around. I'm probably gonna keep myself in the house. Look, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat today though. I made just enough food for yesterday. My children told that breakfast casserole I made up though. They ate off of that a couple of times. And my oldest son was like, "Oh, you did that?" I was like, "Please." I need to try to make the McGriddle one. I gotta look and see what I need to do. That the McGriddle casserole where it's like pancake mix and sausage and syrup and something else. Child, I stay strapped. Stay strapped. What the casserole that I did make, I put like hash browns, like the frozen hash browns at the bottom, and then I did cooked sausage, bacon, cheese, and then I poured egg over the top, and then put it in the oven for like 45 minutes. I should have like sprayed more non-stick stuff at the bottom though, because the hash brown got a little stuck at the bottom. But are you trying to tell me that you're M Rails? Yeah, I don't know what YouTube did with these names, but I know some of y'all. But not your mom was saying your little brother got the flu. Oof, the flu ain't nothing to play with. And I feel like they just be cooking up strains in the lab because where all this shit be coming from? You're Brazilian? Well, hello there. Been sick so many times this year, but I also work in a nursery, so that didn't help. Are you working with the babies? Not this fake news tycoon on Roblox. Some of these games be hilarious. I need to buy some games off Steam while they got the sale too. Sakura grass cutters. I need to get on Bee Swarm Simulator. That's my game right there. They trying to take people out with this new flu strain. That's why I be out the way. I be out the way because for what? I need to see if Trey gonna get up so we can do real talk soon. And then I need to find me some food because I'm hungry. I was gonna take my medicine today, but I think I'm gonna skip it so I can drink this bottle of wine I got. I forgot to drink it for Christmas, which I should have been drinking it last night with all the stuff going on. But it's definitely gonna get drank tonight. Something honey peach, whatever it is that I got from Stella Rosa. Stella Rosa. Again, if anybody wants to order from me, everything is 30% off. You don't need a code. If you spend over $40, you might win one of these today since nobody else ordered. I never understood how we get a new strain every year like the fuck. Cause somebody got it and then they go get everything else too, and then it mix together, and then and they be spreading it, and the motherfuckers be cooking them shits up in them labs. Cause what is you trying to make stuff that don't exist for? No, I'm gonna be in the house because what I look like being outside with some wine and then getting the flu. And then the temperature's supposed to drop here too. Our weather be crazy because it literally was hot for Christmas. It's hot today. Didn't even feel like it was Christmas. And then Sunday night we gonna drop back down to like the 30s. I'm like, bruh, please. Like, what y'all doing? Who messing with the thermostat? Get people sick to make new medicine to sell. But it's like you don't even have medicine for the flu because it's not curable. You just get a flu shot. But I just feel like the flu shot make you sick too. Sometimes I feel like that's what they be giving y'all when they give y'all them flu shots. They be giving y'all them new strains to spray. This is why I need to start back drinking tea every day. But it's hard for me to drink tea when I'm already like hot, and it stays hot in Texas, bro. But I'm gonna have to force myself just to start drinking tea twice a day, once in the morning and once before I go to bed. Pick a tea and do it. I already drink warm tea. Chinese people drink warm water, period. At least warm water before they drink anything cold. They drink like hot water pretty much. Hello. I did have a good Christmas. My kids enjoyed their stuff even though they grown men. I still like making sure they're good. I'm assuming Trey enjoyed his gifts, and then I got my slushy machine, so I'm happy. The only thing that could have made it better is if I would have got a bread maker too. But hey, times is hard. You gotta get what you can get. Yes, that's normally how vaccines are made, Asia, but I still be feeling like they be fucking with that shit though. I feel like they be fucking with it. Try me on Beast Farm Simulator. I should have probably came in a room with nobody in it in case somebody wanted to join me. I don't know why they don't make these rooms bigger. Like maybe it be too much with all the bees flying around. Not as soon as I came in here, other people came in here too. Ew. Somebody must have had the same idea I did. Child, I don't know how they made the COVID vaccine, to be honest. And we don't even know how that's going to affect us later on in life, because imagine. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing on here. Ooh, I wonder if they got codes. I be forgetting they have codes for this game. Now it explains why I'm gay. Not they made the things with the Powerpuff ingredients. Well, where my powers at? just prepare for Venus to open a shiny gift box. How the fuck I'm supposed to do that, bitch? What? Child, they got Christmas quests. Oh my god. Panda, please. Last year's Snowbear is complete, but it's starting to melt. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do about this? Defeat 5 spiders. Catch 25 black balloon petals. What the fuck is that? No, I was just playing in the background. Nobody want to watch me play with no bees, child. Nobody wants to see this shite. So just imagine I'm an old lady talking to herself. It's fine. Something looks rusty. What? How the fuck am I supposed to get up here, bro? Stop! Bruh. Fuck it. What time is it? 1:31. Let me see if Trey will be it. Child, they never delivered another package outside. Gotta do stranger things. Okay, what I need from you? Talk to Science Bear. Child, they want me to do all these Christmas quests. Lord. Where the pineapple patch at? Pineapple. No! Word. Child, they really got all these Where is Classy? Because they really got all these Christmas quests in the Bee Simulator. Lord, I'm gonna be here 30 years. Defeat Rhino Beetles, defeat Ladybugs. Not her being in here. I see you. Oh my goodness. She already in here. Red, have you ever played Bee Simulator before? You might like this, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of games you like. I think it's cute though. But we began tour back too, low key. There's like one spot left in here too. Where's the pineapple patch? Am I tripping? They want me to talk to all these bears, bruh. Bro. I done got 62 quests already, not just a guy on the game. Like, please, help. Child, I seen it. You never played it, my joint later. We're about to have a nosh. Oh. Child, that's what I need to be noshing on something the way my stomach feels. I need to be noshing. Yeah, she done lost it, but see, they probably paying her ass to be foolish like that, and she probably broke. That man that spent all her damn money just out here wilding. Child, every bear got a Christmas crest. Everyone, come on, bro. And hey, where's the pineapple patch? That's cactus, pumpkin. Where's the pineapple? That must be on the other side. For her husband and her brother, child. She over there with the right folks. Them folks that's on that list, cause she probably would be on there too. Them folks, I don't know. I forgot how I lock my mouse so I could get this other stuff. How the fuck do I lock my mouse? Now she trying to get that partner for her brother. I wouldn't be surprised if she was getting paid since she's been dragging Jay Z. Mm. It's the way she deactivated her Instagram though. She's so foolish. I thought she wouldn't have cared. She lost all them people and then deactivated her shit. I was surprised. Collect 5 tokens from leaves in the blue flower field. Where's the blue flower field? Is that what I left down here? Oh no, the blue one is down here. Bitches, is somebody else outside? All these after Christmas deliveries, bruh. That's FedEx. I need to go wake Trey up so we can get ready to do real talk by no later than 2:30. finna get ready to head out until we get ready to do real talk. Okay, well now where's the dandelions? Now there's a creeper in your bedroom. Is that the song? There's a creeper in your bedroom. I gotta figure out what I want to play tonight so I can put it in the chat and people can download it. We played Lethal last week. I kind of want to play Repo this week, but I'm gonna see. Repo is like 6 players automatically, right? Or is it 4-2? I forgot. 4, but you can get an upgrade for more. Hey Zach, I did. I hope you did as well. I'm alive. I wish somebody would have paid my bills for Christmas. That would have been amazing. Best Christmas gift ever. That would have been amazing. All these folks got all this money to give away. Come pay my mortgage for like 3 months and I'm good. Convert pollen at the hive. Okay, so I did black bear stuff already. If you need mods, let me know. I don't know if I want to run mods for repo though. Maybe. I'm gonna see. I know I'm gonna play Rivals again because I've been addicted to 18v18. It's like something crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Like, if it's more than 4 of us that's gonna play, then I'll do mods. But if not, then I'll just keep it the way it is. Ooh, not the bear tree empty. How was everyone's Christmas? It was cool. Now I got bills to pay. Now I got bills to pay. I did post episode 5 of Stranger Things if anybody wants to watch it before we do real talk real quick. Cause I think I'm gonna go in a few minutes so we can get ready to do it. I need to wake him up because he ain't text back. It's the way they sent me a big old box and it was nothing but like bubble wrap in it with like 2 small things. I'm like, please. I need to take time out to then clean some stuff up. I need to see what that is outside. What's this one? What the fuck that noise is? What else am I supposed to do? Defeat 5 spiders. There should be one right under me, right? Damn, the spiders only come out every 15 minutes. That's crazy. It's only one spot for me. How do I defeat vicious bees? All right, Raven. Yeah, I'm probably finna go too. Oh, you ordered something? Thanks for letting me know, y'all. With these bees going in the background. I appreciate you. Let's see what you got. You got the Stranger Things bundle. You got the Stone Mountain soap, and then you got some hair oil. Which hair oil did you get? Strength. I'm trying to see if I got boxes already or not. So this your little free gift baggie. My slippers are cute. Thank you. They on my TikTok shop in my in my showcase because I got them from TikTok shop. They got the little letters on them too that make them look like Louis Vuitton or something with all them different patterns. They have them too. I'm gonna tape it. Thank you so much for your order. I appreciate you, Zach, always. If anybody else orders while I'm gone, I'll do your order on Real Talk. I'm about to get ready to go though, so I can go wake this man up because I know he's still in the bed. So I'm gonna go, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'll be back at like 2:30, maybe like 2:20 for Real Talk. So y'all make sure y'all look for the notification and come back.